Red versus blue. What does it all mean? Why has the expedition been extended for a further 2 weeks? Well, there is a lot of speculation going about what all this could mean and what could be literally just right around the corner. And in today's video, we're going to deep dive into everything we know thus far, including what could be on the horizon. So let's get right into today's video. And just whilst I have your attention, we officially have a merchandise shop now. Absolutely wonderful. We have talented artists making all of the designs and they exceeded all expectations. And if you want to help support the channel in an absolute massive way, then go and buy yourself some drip, support the channel, and you'll look fabulous doing so as well. You can find it in the description down below. Alright guys, let's have a recap with everything that we know so far. So basically, the expeditions has been given an extended 2-week time period, which means that you can complete the expedition for a further 2 weeks. However, at the end of that expedition, I will spoil one small part of it. At the end of the expedition, you get to choose either a red or a blue robotic cosmetic helmet. And the strangeness doesn't stop there. Not only are you not told the reason to why you need to pick one of two and why you can't have both unless you're like me and want to glitch both in, but that's another story entirely. But there's no reason to why you would have to pick one of two. And on top of that, we're getting leaks and information in constantly about a broodmother, something to do with the void, these sentinels that are corrupted, and then all of a sudden we're having to pick different helmets. To me, that indicates that we have already chosen a side, depending on whether you picked a blue or a red helmet, and you just weren't told that you was picking a side at the time. And now, I think this is going to lead onto something much bigger, whether it be in this update or a future update to come. Now, on top of all that, we're getting hidden messages such as I see her, these new constructs in the background, which you had to build within the expedition itself. Now, it makes me wonder, what if you're the type of player that doesn't actually complete expeditions because you don't like them or whatever the case may be? Will then, after the expedition end, will you guys actually see this construct, or won't you get to see it? As of right now, there is a lot of questions in the No Man's Sky community and not many answers to go by at all. But if we are all being put onto teams and we have to decide on what it is that we're going to do, or we've already picked in that case, then like I said, it really screams out good versus evil. And with these corrupted sentinels, I'm assuming the red helmet will mean that you are on their team, if that's going to be a thing, and then the blue team will be like Nada and Polo and the Anomaly. Maybe it's going to mean that there's some sort of conflict on the horizon of No Man's Sky, which would be very, very exciting. Now, located at the very back of the Anomaly, back far right as you go up the ramp, is this one booth, and it's very nicely tucked away. Now, this has been in the game for as long as I can remember anyway, and it's the only booth in the Anomaly that's never been filled. It's always been the only empty booth. Now, why could that be? And there's always been two flags here, a red and a blue. Interesting. And if we compare that with a red and a blue helmet that we've just had to pick, and everything now that's going on, could this mean that this could be now some sort of faction shop? Maybe we'll get 2 brand new NPCs in here and you'll get different quest lines, different missions, like how we have daily missions in the Nexus. Maybe do we have daily faction missions here or something along that line? Will this shop be populated now, or this store should I say, be populated now with everything that is currently in development? It's very, very intriguing stuff, and I am grasping here and trying to put together as much information that I can, but logically speaking, to me, this makes perfect sense. Red helmet, red flag. Blue helmet, blue flag. You let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. Now guys, no matter what does end up coming in the update, we all know that it's going to be something the team has worked very hard on. Now, with the upcoming releases such as Starfield and so on, it makes me think that Hello Games are definitely cooking up something rather special. Now, do I think PvP will be fully integrated? Which I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are thinking with the way that I'm speaking about factions and everything else. Now, I don't think it's going to be PvP oriented because No Man's Sky has always been a very chill and relaxed game, other than the occasional Sentinel and Pirate encounter. What I do think, though, they are definitely seeming to go in the direction, especially with things like the Corrupted Sentinels and giving them all new abilities, and in recent updates as well, they have been really revamping up the PvE systems a lot and how the combat interaction all goes, and it is getting a little bit more difficult. So, I think that they are really pushing towards something PvE orientated. Now, if that is the case, does that also mean that we're gonna get some sort of turret systems that we can install on our bases? If it's gonna be PvE orientated, maybe we'll get random events of these new Sentinel swarms, maybe these broodmothers, aliens, whatever this is, then that is something I am all ear for. But right now, guys, that is about as much as we know from the leaks and the speculation side of things and what it could possibly all mean. But as always, until the update drops, we won't officially know until then. But anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts about all this speculation stuff. What do you think this all means? Let me know, comment section down below, and definitely have your say. Anyway, guys, that is everything from me here today, and as always, my name is Professor Cynical, and I'll catch you all again in the next one. Bye for now.